Welcome to Eagle's Eye Corner. Secret facts about water you never knew. Did you know that water is the only substance on Earth that can be found naturally in three forms: solid, liquid, and gas? But wait, there's more. This ubiquitous element does far more than just to quench your thirst. It's a fascinating substance, bursting with surprising facts and hidden secrets that make it so much more than meets the eye. We're about to dive into the depths of the world of water, exploring its mysteries and uncovering its extraordinary characteristics. Ready to have your mind blown? Hold on to your hats, people. Have you ever put a hot pot in the freezer to cool down quickly? You might have unknowingly stumbled upon the PBA Effect. This curious phenomenon, named after its discoverer, Einstein Condensation, is where hot water can actually freeze faster than cold water. It seems counterintuitive, right? And scientists are still scratching their heads over exactly why this happens. Some theories suggest it to be due to evaporation, convection, or even the effects of dissolved gases. So next time you want to make ice cubes quickly, remember to turn up the heat. If you thought all water was created equal, think again. Now let's dive into the world of heavy water. This is not your typical H2O heavy water or D2O. Contains not just your run-of-the-mill hydrogen, but a hydrogen isotope known as deuterium. Yes, even water has its heavier versions, just like that dense fruit cake you insist on making every holiday season. So next time you want to take a sip of water, remember not all water is the same. Still think all water is the same? Water has a cool trick up its sleeve, and it's called supercooling. Now, this isn't about water donning a leather jacket and sunglasses. It's about water going below freezing point without transforming into ice. Imagine a thermometer dipping below zero, but the water around it is still sloshing about, refusing to freeze solid. It's like water saying, "Hey, I make my own rules." This phenomenon, known as supercooling, showcases water's refusal to conform even when the temperature drops. Water just got a whole lot cooler, didn't it? Ice is ice, right? Not so fast. Picture this, a form of ice that's not quite what you'd expect. Meet super ironic ice, the renegade of the frozen world. This isn't your everyday freezer cube. It's a wild, exotic form that scientists believe exists on gas giants like Uranus and Neptune. A substance that is simultaneously solid and liquid, forming a kind of slush at incredibly high pressures. It's not something you put in your lemonade, but it's a fascinating glimpse into the strange, diverse universe we live in. Who knew ice could be so super? Have you ever thought of water as flammable? You might want to reconsider. Now, we're not suggesting you go and light your tap water on fire, but under certain circumstances, water can indeed become flammable. It's all about the chemistry. When water comes into contact with certain elements, like our friend sodium, things can get a little hot. Sodium reacts violently with water, producing a lot of heat and hydrogen gas. And guess what? Hydrogen is highly flammable. So the next time you're extinguishing a fire, remember that water is not always the firefighter's friend. Remember when we said water exists in three forms? Well, there might be a fourth or even a fifth. Get ready to have your mind blown as we delve right away into the world of the theoretical physics, while water might exist in a form beyond solid, liquid, and gas. This form is known as the Einstein Condensate. In this form, under extreme conditions, atoms behave in a way that's truly out of this world. They start to blur together, losing their individual identities and forming what scientists call a superatom. Now imagine water in this form. Mind-blowing, isn't it? But let's not get too excited. This is still a theoretical concept, and our everyday water is unlikely to turn into a Einstein condensate anytime soon. But it's a fascinating idea, right? It just goes to show how versatile and complex water really is. Water, you've truly outdone yourself this time. Water, the world's most underrated overachiever. We've journeyed from the perplexing and PBA Effect, where hot water freezes faster than its cooler counterpart, to the intriguing realm of heavy water and not so average version of H2O. We've seen how water can perform cool tricks like supercooling below the freezing point without turning into ice. We've discovered superionic ice, a strange kind of gas found on gas planets, showing that water isn't always as we know it. On Earth, we've also learned about water's fairy side as they interact with sodium to create a flammable reaction. And finally, we've pondered over the theoretical fifth form of water, the Einstein Condensate, a concept that's as mind-blowing as it sounds. In each of these facts, we've seen the complexity and versatility of water, a substance we often take for granted. It's clear that water is so much more than just a thirst quencher. It's a scientific marvel full of surprises and secrets yet to be uncovered. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of water, don't forget to subscribe for more mind-blowing facts. Until next time, stay curious and stay safe.